And hello everyone, welcome back to live streaming with me, TopStiGear. So, obviously I streamed yesterday and I'm streaming again today. Mainly because obviously I was meant to stream Friday and I ended up streaming Saturday instead. But we're going to jump onto the OhanaCraft server. And we're going to carry on with our storage system. Now, we've got it. So, I know I need a lot of things need to get changed on this. But right now, we're just focusing on building the main parts of the storage system. That includes, obviously, we've just finished off this layer of chests. We now need to work on the next layer of actually putting all the concrete in. So we'll grab our shulker box full of this. I'll actually make sure I've got space to pick that back up. And then a little bit more as well. Grab that up. There we go. So, all we're needing to do now is obviously fill up this area. Making sure we get the edges correct, which I believe goes here. Is the edges, and there's other edges elsewhere. But first of all, well, we've got torches as well, so we need to make sure we light it all up. That's also important, because we don't want to have the mobs spawning at all. So we will honestly just continue. We'll do what we did last time and get all the rows for where torches go in first, which will give us a bit of a grid pattern. We'll be able to actually move about up here. And yeah, that'll be good then, won't it? It's so good how this room actually worked out with where all the torches are placed, because, like, if you don't know, I did the torches on the ground first. Like, when I was originally, before I even started building the build, I did the torch on the ground first. So, just how this building lines up perfectly, so they go on each side of everything, is pretty much insane. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of torch placing. 2, 3, 4. There we go. There's going to be a lot of torch placing, a lot of block placing, a lot of counting. We'll get these long ones in first. We'll get the long ones in. We'll get the edges in. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, I've actually got some more chests in my inventory as well, because we still had some left over from yesterday. So that's not bad at all. So while we're here, why not? I'm still glad that that's going to give us enough space up there as well. It's just insane how that's worked out, that it's actually given us enough space. I've also actually crafted all of the, as much as the kelp up as we can, because obviously yesterday, in the yesterday's stream, we, well, decided to smelt up all the kelp. Use all our kelp blocks up and smelt up all the kelp we had. And we've got like 9 stacks of kelp blocks already. Something stupid like that. And it's just going to keep growing. Like I said, kelp just doubles. Like, kelp gets smelt into kelp blocks. It's dried kelp. They get crafted into kelp blocks. And then 1 kelp block dries enough to make 2 kelp blocks. Yeah, so 1 kelp block will smelt enough kelp to make 2 kelp blocks. 3, 4. So this comes a tedious bit to make sure we get all this right. Here we go. But yeah, we'll get the length. We'll get the long ones done all the way down. It just means we get everything. Like, we get a basic structure for now. And then once we've got this one, we can actually do the grid pattern in as well. On this side at least. But yeah, so we've got a lot to do today. I want to get this level completed as well, while we can. I want to try and get this level and the next level up completed, of where the chests are going. I don't think we're going to end up being able to complete all the iron and redstone stuff yet. But there's hope to do that. Well, there's hope to do that another day. We definitely will be doing that another day. if not today. Well, we're here actually. Got them on both sides, we don't have to count. Do that. And I do have another stack in my inventory. We've got plenty, we've got like well, just under a shulker full. Elsewhere as well. It's not like we're going to run out of anything. Let's put these down first, because then that's the easiest way. Even though this row we're going to end up taking out at some point anyway when we put the chests in, so... It's mainly here for now for keeping everything nice and lit up. No. Place them all in the wrong places, that's not good. But yeah, place them all like that. We've got the other side to get done as well, so that's going to be fun. There we go. We've got the other side to get done all the way down the side. Oh no, it's there, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 again. And 1. Oh wow, we are literally right here. That's pretty mad. Right. I guess we just go this way. 2, 3, 4. Carry on this way. One thing I do have to quickly do is make sure everything's been tweeted out. Well, tweeted out, put in Discord, all that jazz. Don't see why it wouldn't. But it has there. It has there as well. The new bot, well, the bot's now up and running again. It's good. The tweet looks like it's going out as well. That's good. Awesome. Let's carry on putting all these down. It's going to be a bit repetitive from yesterday as well, but it's something that needs to get done. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We've got this level to do, and then that layer to do. So should have fun. Hey, Tawdry, how you doing today? Stream. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2. You're doing good. That's awesome. Awesome to hear. I'm doing pretty good myself as well. Having fun getting all this sorted again. Been a few days. Well, it's not been a few days, it's been a day. 3 and 4. But it needs to be done. And it's going to take a little bit to do. I literally only just woke up like an hour ago, so I'm not fully awake myself. 3, 4. Probably go get myself, once I finish this tea, I'll have a break and get myself an energy drink. Get myself energized for the morning. And for the stream. Awesome. Right. So we basically just have to get all this outlined all the way up to the top here. It's going to be a little bit annoying, I guess. Can you join? If you do a subscription on Ohana, that'll tell you how to join. It is a paid subscription though. It's a $5.99 subscription to fellow streamer here on Mixer. He's a partner. And it is his server, and he invites all of his subscribers to join the server. And that's the only way to get access to this server itself. But it's very much worth joining. It's also on a Java PC as well. Whereas I know quite a lot of people play on Xbox. So he does have an Xbox World, and he does allow his subscribers to join on the Xbox World as well if they don't have the PC World. So it's the best of both worlds. If you subscribe, you get access to both, or if not one. Thank you there for the follow as well, Audrey. Welcome to Starting Line. Hope you are having a great day there. This is going to be... that kind of looks like a maze kind of stair thing. Like an optical illusion stairs. But it's stairs, definitely stairs. Okay. Make sure this should be coming to the end soon. Also, just to let you know, following and subscribing are two different things on Mixer. The YouTube follow button is actually the YouTube subscriber button is a misnamed follow button. Sadly. Let's put him. Get that down. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And these should still be, they're non-spawnable, yeah. I've got this middle one to get all done. So that's going to be fun as well. We don't really have to do the torches on this because we can just go along and do the torches when we do the cross sections in. So that shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad at all. Obviously, it just takes up a little bit of time to make sure we get all the grid pattern in. But yeah, this grid pattern actually does help quite a lot, doesn't it? You get to know where everything goes, and yeah, it gives you a basic floor to get things going. Even though this row again is where the chests are going to go, so we don't really need to put the lights on there, but it's best to do so for now. Just so there's no spawnable spaces at all. The spawnable spaces aren't good for buildings, because obviously it means mobs will spawn in there. We don't want mobs spawning in there. Especially with the amount of chests we've got in, and especially if you've got a storage, when we've got the storage system actually fully in place. It's going to take up literally just over 500 million items. And just place these last ones in. Nice, now we can do the little details around here, making sure, well, where they go, they need to be there. Okay, that's that done. Didn't realise I missed this one here, but that in? Is that all? No, this side needs doing up. Well, we've got all the major parts in. It does start coming together, doesn't it? Starts coming together. Right, I think that's every grid pattern in that needs to go in as well. So it's now just a matter of filling all the grids. And it's good to start with the outside because it's literally just a few lines. At least we don't have. We've literally gone through about a stack of torches for one level. That's pretty much. That's insane. Just shows to show. Well, not only how many torches we go through per level, it's also how many chests we have to go through. It's just massive amount of chests that we have. Right. Let's get all these in. Shouldn't take. Doesn't really take too much once we've got the well, what do you call them? The grid pattern in. Once we've got the grid pattern in, it doesn't really take much to put everything else in. But obviously you can walk around and actually get everything in there then. Yeah, it's mad that we're now at the top of. We're nearly at the top of the building, aren't we? Effectively, we're definitely near the top of the building. One thing I'm going to be doing is making sure. Well, I don't. We'll come to that. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. It shouldn't be too much. And that was just enough there to fill that all in. That was pretty crazy that was enough to do that. So now we just go down the middle of these and we'll get all the side bits put in. Shouldn't be too much. Shouldn't be too long doing this. Then it comes to getting all the chests in. Obviously, to get up another layer, we will need to get more quartz. So we're going to have to go quartz mining today as well. That's going to be fun. Quartz mining is definitely going to be fun indeed. I don't know how long it's going to take. Well, I don't know how much quartz it's going to take us to get things done, so I guess the more we get, the better. But then quartz is still kind of hard to find on the server. But we'll go about and find it all. We need quartz, so we definitely need to get more. But yeah, so like I said, once you get the rows in with the torches on, these just fill in. Like, it becomes a floor very quickly. Not just going around placing blocks anywhere and everywhere. Actually, very precise and yeah, it definitely saves time. Yeah. Manuzzi's seriously playing up today. I don't know why. To be fair, it is like the start of autumn, winter, whatever you want to call it. Cold, wet weather. That's another thing to call it. And I'm already out of white concrete. There. Got the rest out of there then. So yeah, I'm glad I got the Howard shulkers I did full. Because obviously to add another layer now to this will take probably another shulker full. Just so much white concrete right now. But it works, it all goes with the aesthetic. The staircase is going to look amazing once that's complete, but we won't have the staircase complete today. We'll have the basic foundations of the staircase done today. The staircase will be like, once all the storage systems complete, we'll start to spruce that up again. Because we've got to reroute. Once we've got all the chests in place, we've got all the sorting spaces in place. We're then going to reroute all of the hoppers. No, not hoppers. We have to reroute all of the water streams that move the items around into the storage system as well. And we also have to figure out where every item's going to go in the storage system, because we've actually changed that up again. Being that obviously 1.14 is around the corner somewhere, we've got to figure out where 1.14 items are going to have to go in a storage system. So that one's going to be an interesting one indeed. Yeah, we're coming. It was very quick doing this level. So start off with like a little platform and get up to there. It's awesome. We kind of need to put the guardrails in. That's another one. Let's go get some stuff for the guardrails, which I believe is down here. Fry! Thank you for that, host. Much appreciated. How was your stream then, over there? Oh, it's a fries raid. Fries raid? Yeah, fry raid. I don't know why I had fries on the French fries on my mind then. Well, yeah, thank you for that raid. How was your stream altogether? I only caught a little bit of it because obviously I just woken up and I was going to get my stream. Raid of a raid of. Ah, it's okay. It's a raid. It's a raid. There we go. That actually works. But it's a raid. It works. I need to find out where the rest of my glass is. Down here. I still need to figure out what I'm doing for the drop down. I had an idea for that as well, so I'm going to do the drop down at some point today. I've only got. I don't think that'll be enough. I know I've got more stuff, but that should be enough. That should be enough. Should being the main word. But yeah, I think I'm going to do like a similar thing to this, but it's just going to be like a drop down into water here. Have the tubes around. Have the tube around, not the tubes. But it still works that way. Obviously we need to now leave space for the staircase as well. This is coming along very nicely though. Once we've figured out what we were going to do for the idea in the first place, and then once we actually started that idea, everything else as well. Okay, so where does this go? Is it actually these three? 1, 2, 3. I kind of got that down without actually thinking. So these, oh yeah, these actually mark. Okay, that's even better that they mark the center of it. Misplacing blocks. That's not good. I actually don't have enough glass, do I, to finish this off? Goes there. Yeah, I'm like a few glass panes away. Is that not I've been using my fortune one all this time. Oh. That's not even the way out now, is it? It's this way, isn't it? Getting confused with the way in, way out. There we go. Let's put the fortune one back in there. Do that. Right. I've got glass in here, so I can kind of steal some glass from here. We'll get 12, and that should be enough. Yeah, 32 definitely be enough to finish this off. And then we've also just got all the chests to put in place now on this next level up. And then obviously after that, we're gonna have to go and go quartz mining to get some stairs to obviously, well, it's not really good going up a one wide stairwell, but it'll also be better to what do you call it? What is that thing called? Stairwell. Well, we need to get the more quartz in, don't we? More quartz stairs. We need to get a lot of quartz because I need to get all the quartz stairs to be able to go on the top to go up to the next level after this as well. We have to get enough quartz stairs to go underneath all of these. Quartz pillars to go up all of here as well. And then I can kind of just fill up to the top as well. We'll do a fancy design on everything. We'll do a fancy design on everything like we always do. Now, which side do I start off with? I think it is here that I start off with, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's 6, 7. Okay. This obviously is not going to be enough for this level, so we're going to have to go chop down more trees. I'll actually take I'll take that one out for now, and then once we get more, we can put them in. But yeah, that one's going to be fun layer as well. They're all going to be fun layers, honestly. But I'm so glad that we've got that bit of an indent up there to mean we can have the water streams at the top, just to fit that layer in. And then we've got to reroute everything. We've got to have all the hoppers back here, all the hoppers back up there. How many hoppers do I need for all this then? So I'm going to be doing 3 layers of hoppers. And they're all 47 plus 48. So 95 times... So it's 95, and then it's 6, 7, 8 at the back. So 95 times 3 times 8. Is that the right calculation? How many stacks do I need per? I don't know how many stacks I need. I just know I have 95 chests a layer, times that by 3 layers, and then obviously it's 8 high for the hoppers. If that's the right calculation, right math, that's 2,280 hoppers. Let's divide that by 64 then, see how many stacks. Just under 36 stacks. Yeah, just under 36 stacks of hoppers. And that's because I'm obviously tripling, well, doubling up, and then a bit of extra. So, yeah. But it's even more extra, because obviously we get the 9 each level above the first 2. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. They're very interesting. Yeah, just interesting. Let's put this shulker back in here. So I've got one of the shulkers down at least. Let's put the rest of that white concrete in there for now. I like how I'm using this little balcony stuff just for storage and things. I could probably start bringing them up. I obviously need to start collecting a lot more. What are the other things called? Acacia wood for the trapdoors, because the amount of trapdoors I'm going to go through as well, just to create all the piping, it's going to be a lot. And it's kind of not. I think because right, you use 6 wood, like 6 planks to make a door, which makes 3 doors, which is 2 blocks high, right? So why, when you make trapdoors, you use 6 blocks, you only get 2, which are half blocks in height, whereas a door's 2 blocks in height. It does exactly the same thing, but it's obviously a door. That's an interesting one. Oh yeah, the other thing I'm thinking of doing is possibly is possibly switching out. I might be getting the floor out as well, like doing the floor to be 4. Well, yeah, just 4. I'm getting the floor to be a floor. So taking out all the grass at the on the ground floor level and making it into white concrete as well. Just makes sense, doesn't it? I want to try and hide the redstone for the item elevator as well there, and I'll probably be moving that down to the basement. Yeah, I'll probably be moving the item elevator down to the basement when I get a basement built in. because obviously whatever's going to be in the basement wise will need a way to go up, and then that'll be like the main chute to go up to then into the storage system. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because I'm not really going to touch I'm not really going to touch any of the redstone and the piping works until I actually have the storage system fully complete. Because it's going to take a lot of water streams and pipes and, like I said, even more. Hang on, I've just realised we're going to have to add the anvils on top of them, aren't we? So if it's 95 a layer, take 8, take 4 for each layer, times 3, 273 anvils to add on to the next 3 layers up as well. Oh, the fun. Fun indeed. At least kind of doing it how we're doing it this way as well. We're adding an extra 9 spaces for that first layer, which means I might be able to add in more of the new 1.14 areas into that. Either way, everything will have a space. Everything will have a place. 1.14, 1.13. Everything will have a space. Oh, you're bringing my wood back, thank you. Too bad you don't have a... what do you call it? What is that things called that you use? Trident. Too bad you don't have another trident. Computer with another trident. We've got 7 of them, that's not bad. We don't need the rotten flesh though, so let's throw that out. And I kind of also need to figure out an overflow system for the kelp, possibly. Because that was nearing full last time. But obviously we just thought, oh, why not just throw in all the... as much as we could into smelting it all. And hope that works. I don't know how it would work for an overflow, because I don't want to just constantly delete it. I just want to delete it if it overflows. We'll figure that out when we cross. Well, I'll figure that out at some point. Need 16. We've got 19, so that's not bad. The log there as well, we don't want to lose the logs. At least we've doubled how much chests we can make with this storage system as well. Because that would have been annoying if we didn't have if we were constantly just having to keep going and getting a load of chests. That'd have been so annoying. Well, we still have to, but it would be more annoying if we didn't have enough making now. Rest of the chests. Nice. So nearly 3 stacks. That's quite a lot from 4 trees. But yeah, as this one goes up, I think I'm gonna have it go down here. I'm just gonna have 2 water sources at the bottom with a trapdoor, with a door to walk out of. Because it kind of blends in like that. So you just go in, shut the door. I need to add the not a slab, pressure plate at the bottom. Can you get a white pressure plate? Because that'll blend in with the floor. I think you can get white pressure plates. Okay. Then we carry on this side. Oh, we can actually do this all the way now because we will have enough to fill this in. Might even have enough to fill in the floor of the next layer as well. There's so many chests in this area. Awesome. I'm still a bit tired, even though I've only just like woken up. My body's still like, my body's had to switch sleeping patterns for the last few days, which has kind of gotten to me a little bit. Should have enough to do this layer as well, so get all these down. But yeah, my body's kind of just meh, if that's a thing. Yeah. Either way, we're getting all these chests in, which is one of the main things. Obviously, the more chests we get in. Once we finish this layer off with chests, we will be going into the nether to get more quartz. If we can actually find quartz in the nether, that says. Which might not be a thing because of everything. Yeah. I can't believe how much this build has evolved over time as well. Like, it only started off with the exterior, and then the exterior meant that the interior works like this. The 14 layers was because of how much it was between the first two. Like from the bottom layer and the top that layer, that's only introduced the 14 layers between them. And then only because of having a 2-layer ceiling, it means we can actually fit in a 2. Means we can fit in the water stream at the top. So it kind of works out perfectly for this stuff. Now, honestly, all I did was plan the exterior of the building, and everything's just falling into place and working. Yeah, it's kind of unbelievable that from one small design, or one design of just the building, everything then works. This fits in so perfectly. It's got one block this side, and it's right up against this side. It just fits in so perfectly, and it works. I can also fit another layer up top as well if I need to. But right now, let's actually see how much we've got left, or where the kelp is all at. Obviously, it's constantly just burning, and we've got still a stack there, stack and 11 there as well. This is just constantly burning right now. Right, so last time we were up to these chests. Oh, I don't think we're burning quite as much as we need to. Yeah, so the amount that's coming in and the amount that's going out, I don't think we're burning enough through to clear the backlog. I might have to expand this because it's just not keeping up with it. Actually, all these are filled up to the top one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least 8 double chests full without, well, including some of the hoppers. Yeah, that's just a lot. There's nothing else we can really do about it, because if we turn it off now, it'll probably overflow by the time we've expanded it all. Yeah. We could effectively move it up to there, can't we? Or even, no, we can't move it up to there because there will be a full block. So we can move it up to here. We can add another 3 to this side. Then another 3 to this side. We could kind of figure out how to do this. Obviously, I've got all this here, so we've got the resources to do it. Hey, CKY. Bit late with the raid there, but thank you. Yeah, it's no worries. I know people are like, people have streams up and just watch the streams. Yeah. Right, we'll take this down. We actually expand that a little bit. Get some more out of it. So we can at least add 3 onto one side. Oh yeah, I had everything on this, didn't I? At least I had enough space in my inventory to do it. Right, so we can add 3 onto this side. 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Can I actually add 3 to that side? Will I be able to add that? I can't add the redstone work to that when they can. Because it needs that bit there, then the thing on there, so it can't add here. I'm going to 2 to this side, and then I need at least 2 at the edge. So 1, 2. Okay, another 2 on this side. Right. Hoppers. I can take this down without having a problem. Right. So that goes there. And there. Yeah? So that'll go like that as well. Right, let's just break that. Get rid of these. There we go. That'll work. Let's turn this off for now. So at least we can get this section complete on this side. Obviously that's not going to go all the way that way though, is it, anymore? Put these up. And we need normal rails to replace these with. Did I have... I thought I had normal rails on that section. Or did I take them all off? Oh, honestly, no. Right, well we can reconfigure this now. Right. With the half slab. And then that. I need normal rails there. So I just need to get normal rails. And then that should all be working, this side at least. Throw them. Surprised I didn't have any more normal rails. Let's just stick them in there as well. Yeah, I'm open for advice. Sorry, I've not been really looking at chat. I've just been trying to focus on making this work. Right. Normal rails. And add them 2 in as well. I don't need normal rails. Well, it won't go though, because it won't go on powered rail. It won't go on non-powered rails. Use a block above track. I guess I could use a block above the track. But I'd rather it just be flush, honestly, and just keep it at normal rails. I do have normal rails, and I've got some upstairs. I think. At least I think I do. Yeah, I just wanted to keep it look like flat, honestly. I'm already going. It's already going off from. Really? What's the down here? They're not in there, but I've got plenty of repeaters and stuff. I've got 4. That's not enough, is it? I know where I do have some though. Yeah. I know I've got plenty back at my other base. Matter of getting over there. Right. But yeah, I'm already going off being like symmetrical right now. But as long as I've got the space to put everything else in on the other side as well. Shouldn't be too much. I just go through here because I can just fly over. Simple. Have I seen any mobs? No. That's the other thing I forgot to do before I started the stream. I could kind of do it in the middle of the stream and see what happens. I was wanting to try the new textures out. Rails. I thought I had rails already. The holding room at the creeper farm is still full. Wow. The thing is though, also, the only mobs I have seen are drowned. Maybe I have some over at City Centre. I don't think I do though. I don't really normally use rails, honestly. I used some for my part in City Centre. No, not my part in City Centre. I thought I saw some. For my part in other things. Yeah, I don't have any hair either. I do have someone here, so I can just kind of lend them for now. And I've got 16. That should be enough. You have a stack. That would also help. Oh, plus the fact I kind of need the rails on top of the... I think I need the rails on top of them. Obviously, if mobs spawn, that won't be good. Probably none of them are spawnable blocks, but I'd rather have the rails there just in case. I still need to change them out for comparators. Hey, Fry. Thank you very much. Right. Let's go and sort this out then. Have you actually seen my base since everything's been worked on Fry? Because it is kind of big. Yeah, I need to use more rails, honestly. I'm thinking about possibly adding a mini iron farm somewhere near my base. But then obviously if I want a villager base carrot and potato farm, then I can't have well, I don't really know the distances and that kind of stuff, so yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking about adding a mini iron farm around somewhere. I was gonna be grabbing something. Do we need any more hop? No. Let's go sleep then. Oh, you did a flyby the other day, awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be really stupid how many chests and in the storage system is gonna be. But it's gonna be worth it. There's something I was needing, and I've completely. That's what it is. I need to get some more of these as well. I need to get some work on some more rockets because I'm running low. The shop's like someone's bought a shulker full, so I'm running low. It's down. I need to go. You want a faster item elevator with a off switch, like this one. Well, we're working on. The thing is, we're working on the paper spigot, and if they go through too much, if items go through too much, they bunch all together, and then that could break the storage system at the other end. The iron veggie farms need 64 boxes away from each other. I could probably do that. That could probably be done. So that's this side done. Let's turn this side off for now. Just so I can push these over. And then I can rebuild this side. Right. Chest down first. Awesome. Oh, I don't need that one there either. Right. They're in there. They're in there. Oh, I don't want that. Ah. Can't add that here either. Right now, that is. Nope. Well, that's all that taken down. Right, I need to replace that as well. It's easy to rebuild though, isn't it? So, not to worry. I don't need a slab on top of there then because there's a trapdoor there. I don't think a mob can spawn here. Because obviously there's a trapdoor there, so a mob can't spawn there. I need to fix this though here. I need dirt, there we go. Right, I would also need to replace the torches. Right. So yeah, mobs won't spawn on that. Right, oh, I can't have that there anyway because I need to put the... Well, I can stick it on the bottom side, I guess. Yeah, let's stick it on the bottom side. That'll work. That wasn't meant to happen. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't meant to happen, but oh well. Oh well. That happens. Right, what I will do is actually... This one I'll push that way. Side effects, yeah. I can turn that one on. Right. Make sure all of these are... I'm going to take the rest of these out, honestly. And then add them in the chest at the end, which I haven't actually put the hoppers and stuff in at the end. Okay. Nope, silly mate. Really? Oh, it's because I'm not running. I can't run. Yeah, you can tell I can play Minecraft quite a lot, don't you? And it goes like that. And that can go all in there. And that should then go all the way to there. Nice. Right, this one. Let's turn this side on. That should go all the way to there. Nice. Now. Why is that coming in? Oh, this is annoying. Why is this not working? How it should do. Right, There. Fill that up. Let's empty all the furnaces with what they've got left in them. But no, first of all, hoppers first. That is a marker. There we go. Get more. I just realised this is going to break when I put the new ones up. Right. Yeah, that's going to break it. Right. Fill this up. I'm going to let these run through as well. So these are just going to run down. Right. All of these is going to break it. No. It's not going to break it. What I mean is it's going to break the other side of the throw system. Because of how Paper Spigot works, it bunches up all the items together. Meaning as soon as it hits the hoppers, it will literally go full. And then means it will create a stronger pull. Yeah, a stronger pulse for everything else. Like, I'll show you at the back here how I've worked everything when I can get up there. Seriously? No, it's not that one, it's that one I need. Right, so I'm using this redstone item system. But the way I've got it set up is so only one item is in here. So if so with it being Paper Spigot, if a full 64 block comes in, that means this is stronger than 3 pulses and starts breaking everything around it. And I don't want that happening. I could fix it, I could, no. If that is full to 64, because of how there's 11 in all of these, it will break it. I'm doing it that way because I don't want to waste items being put in here. Like, what's the point of putting 41 items in here when, like, you run out of something, and then you've still got 40 odd items up in here. As long as as long as items coming into the water streams are done as a rate where they won't bunch up, it's fine, and it won't actually break the systems. That's not what you're saying no to. What is it you're saying no to then? And don't say it won't break it because it has broken it in the past. So when there's 44 plus 64, it'll only give it is 108 items. 108 items gives more than 3 length strength. Let's run that so it actually starts filling out the rest of them. I can literally just show you right now and show you how it breaks, and then just fix it again. Right. So this one here, it's only doing 2 strength there. I'll fill that all up. Now these are lit up, and they're running through. Is that one running through as well? That one even started running through. That one's gone completely. Get all them. Get all them. Did the next one do anything? No. So a lot of stairs. Yeah, that is a lot of stairs. It's also a lot of chests. Nope. What happened there? Okay. Right, now we've got to figure out how to sort this out. 9, 10, 11. And I forgot to put the one block in there, didn't I? Silly me. Right. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. There we go. And then this one fixes. I'm missing one somewhere. I'm missing one somewhere. But hey, Need for Speed. There it is. I need that to put back in place, and then that to put back in place. Right. So put the kelp back in place, and then put this back in place, and then the final one of them. So yeah, as long as things don't go through as a full stack, as long as the hopper clock runs it through, so it won't be a full stack. It won't clog up the system and break everything. It's mainly because everyone has the 41 items here, and then 1 item of everything else, and then it will never break. But this way, it means I only have 1 item in the filter, so everything else just runs through. So it is a risk to take with all that, but it works at the moment. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, if it's not worth just messing about to see if it won't work. Or whatever. I probably need that redstone. I can still probably do another hopper clock. Because obviously there it's only going to be about 7 at a time. Or however many comes through at the time. Wow, there's a lot of... I'm just going to convert all these over. And then I'm going to take all these in. And add them to the list, add them to it as well. So as long as basically they don't run above 6 chests full, and the hoppers behind them, it should be fine. Alright, grab all these in. I actually don't need any more of these either, so let's just dump them in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, so they're all crafted up. What about back here? I don't think that'll be enough for another full stack. No. I'll still make as many as I can out of him. I'll just get them added to everything. Right. First of all, let's add the hopper clock back in first. Are these not actually getting any? What? Are these literally got any at all? Wow, it's okay. Drop all them in there. Pull them in there. Pull them in there. Right. Make sure all these are stocked up, honestly. Right. Okay. That's now full. Are these full? Probably not now. Right. That should at least work. Question, since you know this side back, why didn't you extend the redstone? Because I didn't know what the extent I needed to, how much I needed to extend it to, for one. And two, well, I built this section first, and it works, honestly. But the thing is, if I extended the redstone, it wouldn't let one through at a time. Because then I still wouldn't have the one item at the top anyway. Because my main goal is to have one item at the top. So no matter what, just have one item at the top. And as long as whatever's coming through the system isn't a full stack at a time, the system will be able to handle it. So there's a way to make it work, so I'll only have one item for the storage items at the top. And it'll still work. Okay, to be honest, I'm not really good at redstone, so... Yeah. If only there was like a little board you could do in the middle of everything so it didn't interact with either or. That would be great, but it does not, sadly. To be fair, my first attempt at doing the spaceship, I tried to do like a circular design. So it was like 1, 2, and then it was a third one down here for the next one because that was moved one box forward. So that was a bit of a disaster as well. So, I know the limitations of it. I can't really extend them either because I've got 2 sections completely built, and I'm already starting on that. I've already started on placing all the chests for the one above it and the one above that. So yeah. I don't have 2 blocks behind any of them. They're literally, that's flush against the wall there, this is flush against the wall here. And I don't really want to extend either side. But I honestly understand how everyone uses everything else. I understand how everyone uses the 41 and then everything else, but it just doesn't make sense in my head to have more than one item in here. Because that's the only item that needs to filter through. And I can completely, like, each side, I can make sure I don't it doesn't overflow the system, basically. If the item elevator works at such a rate where it won't, but they won't bunch up as a full stack for using paper spigot, it will still work. And right now, with how this works and how many goes through at a time, it won't fill up. Yeah, these are looking all good. Is that starting to... Oh well. So this is now 4. Well, do we have any more in that chest? We've got plenty in that chest as well. So with this one, obviously it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 furnaces. Won't fill it up. Repeater this way, repeater that way. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Subtract that one. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way it goes, it works. Well, it has done anyway. There we go. It will now start going through. Will this start going down though? The idea. I don't think so. So obviously when that's completely gone through the cycle, I need to stop again here to redo it. So yeah, like you can hear it. However many it goes through, it won't bunch up. If that makes sense. They bunch up a little bit. We'll go around and see how things are coming in. It shouldn't bunch up too much to break the system now. That's the plan. Should probably just move these over, shouldn't I? Right. So yeah, the way it goes through now is however many comes through in a bunch, which we should see, there you go, 14. It then just goes down and goes through before the next bunch comes in. And it works. Yeah, it sometimes goes up and sometimes goes down, but as long as the flow is constant and steady, it won't affect any of the corresponding redstone. But it does come in quite quick, doesn't it? I'm just trying to burn through all the redstone, all the kelp we've got at the moment. We've got a lot. If it becomes a problem, I will switch up to the other setup. So if it goes for a full stack, it won't work. It won't break. But the thing is then, because it would have been paper spigot as well, even if it does go to a full stack, like a full stack goes through the water stream, it will then break that end because they won't all get picked up by the hopper. So either or, it'll all break. If there's not a constant slow supply, it'll break the redstone because it'll just go straight up to full stack. But because of how paper spigot works, if the items are still going through a constant supply, but then maxes out at 64 blocks, because obviously with having 40 odd in the first slot, it will then break the system again. Because it won't go into this block, it will just go to the next available slot or stack. So we're having to work to the limitations of how this redstone works, as well as the limitations of paper spigot. So everything, but that's the thing as well. Are you testing it with a paper spigot? Because paper spigot, like I said, bunches XP together, it bunches all the items together, up to a stack of 64. So whichever way you do it, it will break at some point. As long as I'm working to the so it goes through as a steady pace. There's not going to be too much. No, because paper spigot only stacks up to 64 items. If I was to drop more than 64 items on the ground, they would go into 2 different stacks. I don't know. I can actually show that, but yeah, the two separate stacks. Signs. There's 3 separate stacks there because they won't bunch all together. If it goes up to the max amount of stacks, if you do. So I'm working within the limitations of this redstone, working within the limitations of spigot, and then trying and just making sure it's a steady flow going through. It's not going to be constant, speedy, fast. Everything's full stack straight away. Otherwise, if it's a full stack, like I said, that'll go, and then it'll go to there. If it was the 41, and then a stack coming in, the stack won't fully get put into there because of it being a full stack. It won't all get picked up by the first hopper. But with it working this way, if it won't get a full stack. If it was a full stack, it would break the redstone around it. So as long as I make sure that it's a constant supply going in, nothing will break. Either side. I know it's a little bit confusing, but there's just limitations everywhere, and there's ways around it, yes, but then there's other ways where it will just break anyway. So it's better to know the limitations now, work around the limitations, and make sure it doesn't create too many items. I'm just making it sound, I'm not confused, honestly. But yeah, at some point they will end up bunching up into multiple items. Grab that. Oh, that's not going to be good. Let me make sure there's nothing else in all these. These have not really equally spaced them out, have they? There we go. As long as that's now filling up, yep. Let's kind of make it quicker. There we go. And then turn that on. So yeah, it's just so many limitations of different things. Hopefully this is now burning through everything quicker. It was up all the way here last time. So yeah, so obviously I've now distributed things underneath, but everything looks like it's started to flow down nicely. That's all good. Yeah, it gets a bit confusing for myself. Okay, let's actually carry on with what we started off doing, which is getting more chests in for the next systems. Go for the next floors. I also need to add this drop down thing here, so I'll just, yeah. So then obviously you drop into 2 layers of water, or even a layer of water above, and then you just land into the bottom, possibly. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I kind of had to improvise with this one as well. But that's just there for temporary uses. I still need to figure out a way to limit other stuff coming out, honestly, because one way or another it looks like it could break. There's probably fixes of doing it, which would probably mean rebuilding the whole storage system. So we'll have to figure that out anyway. But if I had to rebuild the whole storage system and move them out blocks, a couple of blocks, that would minimise the space of actually in the room, and I'd have to redesign the whole staircase as well because I've got 5 blocks each side for a walkway, or 3 blocks each side for a walkway. So that would mess that up a little bit as well. I can hear a zombie somewhere here, so there must be an underwater cave of some sort. Anyway, carry on with what we were doing first. Get more chests in. Oh, how long have we been? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird being awake at this time, honestly, because normally I'm asleep at this time. Although yesterday I was kind of finishing the stream at this time. It's just, yeah, my sleeping pattern's taken a really weird spiral. But as long as I get enough sleep and I feel good and I actually eat good and everything else, I should be good. The other thing that could be is I changed the hopper designs or changed something to only work for maximum, say, 16 items. Because say if I make the, what's it called? The item elevator work as long as if it's got 16 items, it'll fire through the 16 items, wait a few seconds until 16 items gather up, and then fire again for 16 times. So I had a bit of delay in everything. I also hear a witch. There must be like an underground cave thing here somewhere. There's no cave openings on the top though, so it's literally going to be a factor of digging around and finding them. Yeah, that's an odd one. Anyways, as long as I have enough saplings to replant all these, we can replant all these. I mean, it's not just me. Like, yeah, there's like something underneath here, isn't there? Yeah, it's definitely not just me. I think. The other problem as well is, well, no, because I shouldn't have the multiple items going through from the same places. Like, say for instance, this is going to go down to the basement at some point when I add a basement in. Whatever comes up from here, obviously that's going to be going across into this anyway for the dried kelp. And then say, for instance, wood's going to be coming up here. Once the wood goes up, it won't be merged with any other wood or anything like that. So as long as I can make a redstone clock here, only work for 16 items and then stop for a few seconds. 16 items, stop for a few seconds. Oh, so it only does a maximum of 16 items. That would also help any issues of things breaking. Got to do all this, didn't I? And everything into chests. Nice. Did it in here? I did it everything. No, I put it upstairs, wasn't I? I thought my music died then for a second. Don't have any more spruce planks. Let's just go put these chests in. Got a little bit distracted there, but we needed to fix that out, didn't we? Head back up. Obviously, we're gonna have to go quartz mining at some point as well. Done. But yeah, like I said, there's only like a 3-block pathway between all of these. So I've only got hoppers 1, 2, 3, 4 for the redstone. If there is like a different kind of redstone I can use that'll work, but fit into that 4 area, then I'm all for that. Yeah. Because I don't think you can use observers for it either. Or how that would work with observers. Well, yeah, because our observer, every block update, it will trigger it, won't it? They may, I don't know, I can't think off the top of my head of it. Anyway, that would work. The best way you can do. Right, yeah. So yeah, I've got 2 layers already built, and then I've got a 3rd layer that I've got the chest in. And then 15 blocks. 15 blocks behind the system. Yeah. That's not that compact then, is it? That's not compact at all, actually. Take 4 stacks of item filters. Four stacks of item filter. Wow. I'm actually trying to think of. Right. I'm trying to think of a way to actually possibly use an observer into this area. Which completely sounds stupid, but you can't. Because I'm thinking of a way to, well, obviously, observers would split the redstone signal off, but then it wouldn't cause a delay. It wouldn't cause like the 3 power thing, will it, at all? Because I was going to say, can an observer recognise a new item being put into a hopper? Because that would then... Because it would do every change and then fire twice, wouldn't it? What version is this? This is 1.13.2. It's just a matter of trying to split these signals so they don't all go next to each other. Point 2, you think it can? No. Why am I doing that? Subtracting it's not going to work either. I don't know why I clicked it. I was meant to click on that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean to click it. But yeah, you can see them going in. But as long as, yeah. It's just a way to try and split the redstone signal. Yeah, you need it 2 blocks wide. Right. Racking my brain, the only thing I can think of is possibly using a... I don't know, because I'm not that good with redstone, honestly. if you don't already know from things. Yeah. Because obviously, it needs a 3 signal to do it. And there's no other way to do a 3 signal apart from the 3 redstone dust. Well, I know there is like with repeaters and that. No, because a repeater on one thing would actually push it more, wouldn't it? I really like. Okay. Why am I doing that? You don't need to need the dust. You can use a block and 2 dust. I have an idea that might work. I'm going to do this. I'm going to disconnect and I'm going to go on my creative world. It's not Paper Spigot itself, but it still might actually come up with a good idea.
Got a little Swedish there.
Right. Oh yeah, this is the stair design. Right. Redstone, in fact slabs. Let's go slabs first. Some slabs, redstone, we need a torch, we need comparator, we need repeater, we need dust. Oh, we might be able to use an observer on it. We just might be able to use an observer on it. And I might be able to get it into the area needed. We'll get a normal chest actually, not a trap chest. Right. So we use this as an example. So we need hoppers, don't I? That's going to go in there. That's going to be the full block. With a full block underneath, which you can actually see. And that's going to lock the hopper. Right. So the repeater goes there. So this is how it would be. This is how it would be worked.
It's delicious.
Yeah. So that's the basic build. Yeah. So that's how it would work. What if... Wrong way. What if that? Or even more so, that. No. Be top observer in that. Okay. I just don't want that going to there. That's the thing. Place the horse onto the dust. That one or that one? So that one. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to do some redstone to make this work. You put out... You have to cut... Let's cut the signal. Yeah, if I do a full block though, it cuts out this signal. That's why I was thinking... In fact, on the other one I did that, didn't I? No, I had to do the full block, didn't I? It was this one on the other side that I've done that. Right. That's why I was thinking... Do it like this. Because then that's still 3 signal there, 3 signal there. And then that now blocks the dust. So the 3 signal only works per there. And then that, when that's seen, it'll send it down to here. And then unlock the chest. And that would work. I think that would work. We need to repeat this repeater on 4 ticks. Both repeaters on 4 ticks. Why do the repeaters need to be on 4 ticks? I've only got them on 1 on the server. This one, which has the observers in, on 4 ticks. Oh yeah, because it pulses twice, doesn't it? See, I don't know Redstone, but I know how repeaters, how some things work. Now, because you have a 2-tick pulse, it won't work. I'll do it without a filter. Ah, because it only sees the update once. It doesn't see it. Because like, as soon as that goes in, it only updates it once, doesn't it? Thanks for the raid, Fry. Right. Yeah, this is more interesting than I thought. The only other thing I can think of is doing something like a, what do you call it here? T flip flop. Thanks for the sub hyper, thanks for the pizza. Because obviously, if that's turned on, because that sends out a redstone pulse every time. Because like, let's just do this. So put items in, that turns on. Oh, and it's now clocking it, isn't it? Right. So every time I put that in, it only does one. It only does one pulse, doesn't it? If I take it out, it does another pulse. That's what I mean about a T flip flop. If I do some form of T flip flop here, observer hopper. Observe the hopper. Right, I'll do the observing hopper this side. So we've got like the basics of everything here. I don't think this is going to work, honestly. Right, and then what do I do back here? Same with Vortex. And just do that, like it normally does. Oh, torch, stupid me. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't register the update in the hopper. This might be a bit jank, but put a redstone torch? No, because that would push whatever that is there. Right. Unless it was backwards. No, because then it's still... Yeah. Right. It's like a stone. That would push whatever is down. And it's just a matter of getting whatever that is to make a redstone, something to make a redstone thing like that up. I guess, maybe? And then obviously when items come out of it, it would retract and turn itself off. Move this up one block again. That. One, two, three. That's what I mean, it's going to split the block out. But if it splits the block out, some form of something would then be able to cause the redstone update. Just for instance. Right. Put that in there. Then it turns off. That, no, it's not turned off, has it, when it ran down? Or did it? It's now only causing a 2 thing there, isn't it? Right. We just get another stack for this. Right, so a stack goes in. And then it runs down to 22 and then drops down, and then drops back. There's 22 items in there. So if I put another that many, does it drop down at 22 again? It's working somewhat. So that means 21 items for, say, a stick. So what's 21 divided by 4? Which is like that and 5, isn't it? So, for instance, if I was to do it like this, that should run down to 1. That's working! That's working! And it splits the redstone off. Problem is, Obviously, how would things work on the next side? Because obviously that redstone there would power this one, which we can't have. How does it not work? That's working. That's consistent. If that'll run down to 1 and then whatever that is there and work. So now I just need to figure out a way to do it the opposite way elsewhere. Use a block and a torch on the piston. Every other one. I don't know what you mean by that. Not a block of redstone. Well, yeah, not a, right. And then a torch. So literally stick the redstone torch there. Then that should go down to 1. Right. To do this would have to be 11 for them. These ones would be 11. And I won't use that, I'll use dirt. But that still pushes this one down. Because of how the redstone works here. And that's completely gone. That means that won't now retract itself back up. Well, that's what I was going to say. I was going to redesign the next section so it would work. So if we were to redesign the next one, how would we go about that one? Right, this is interesting again. So this one, we know this one works with 22 items. This section, this works with 22 items. And obviously they have to go like that there, don't they? Does that activate when this works? Right, so let's do that again. Right, so that obviously isn't powering anything else. Will it power that? Doesn't look like it is. Let's do a full stack. Now that one is activated with a full stack. Only a few, only a little bit. Right. So is there a way to now split? You can't obviously split them off together there. But it would have to cause a 4 pulse to get to there, wouldn't it? Just for instance, if we were to do it like this as well, so we had another one, they would still be together, wouldn't they? Yeah. Lose the dust and go full comparator. So comparator into a comparator. I don't. So literally comparator into comparator and comparator there. Both of them comparators like that. Right. Because obviously that won't. That'll. Oh, that'll. Oh, that block won't it? Right. So how would this one work then? That would work straight away. Because that would power the piston. We don't want it powering the piston. Hey, Dark Brick. And Dark Brick, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome to Satellite. Hope you're having a great day. Right, I can't do a repeater into that block, but I could do a repeater there. No, because then that would. Heavy signals in the hopper. It'll be the last comparator. So even if there's one in there, it'll still come out a signal. Yeah. We can't put a repeater there because of that. It's a very... Use comparator. I can't use a comparator there because the comparator will power this block. It's not okay because it powers that block which powers this piston. Because look, anything in there powers the piston, they'll go. It's gone. If I do that, and I have the 21 items in here. That goes down. What will happen to this side when I put... That's obviously turned off, so what will happen with all these... Well, how many sticks will be left? That's still going, so... 21. Yes! And it still works, obviously, with this working. But then that locks itself out. Until that one unlocks. No, because that won't work either. That. Right. So we'd both go down to 20 what? Or 22? Or 21 filters, one item. But this would be locked still. Because of this redstone going into there, that would be locked. Is there any... What else could we possibly do? Your friend is good at redstone. If you want to invite him to this to the stream to help, you can do. It's much appreciated. So we can't have this hopper, this get locked basically, and there's no way to make that not be a redstone dust. And we can't repeater it because it just wouldn't work. The repeater. And we can't put a block here either because of where that piston is. Because if it... Because yeah, it would power that, wouldn't it? That probably wouldn't even work either, would it? This is just a stupid idea, but if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No, because that goes straight, doesn't it? He's on Windows 10, so not too bad, my friend. Ah, okay. Well, I'm not on Bedrock either. I'm on Java. Right. And that obviously won't power that, will it? No. Right. So that's not a possibility either, using a powered rail. Because I won't even get a signal out of it, will it? This is an interesting bit. This is a very interesting. I know the observer can see the powered rail, but the thing is that as soon as that will get the powered rail, that'll be powered and power it all the way. So that's what I've just tried. Because that powers it however many it needs to. It's just trying to get rid of that. Getting rid of that going into there. And there has to be a way somehow. Yeah, it is a compact design. It has to be this compact to work. One more observer. No, the block behind the piston. That one. That with an observer there. Right. That wouldn't work either. Because like I said, that's going to constantly be powered because the one item in there. This is a very big. This is a conundrum, isn't it? The value of items that you have losing 41 is not a big deal. I don't know what you mean by that. Please do 1.14 survival snap. So no, I'm currently on 1.13. I'm trying to work out redstone. Look at the kelp. Well, yeah. But the thing is, if any items I come through that are actually full stacks, I would lose them, and I don't want that to happen. And that's what I mean. I want a working system that works all the time. And with how Spigot works, as soon as a stack goes in there, if another stack comes in, it won't fit the full stack in there, will it? Don't know why I did that. The only other thing I can think of is use them as the filter item. But the thing is, it would obviously... No, because that wouldn't work either. Now if I can half this, them, that works. Cause That works. It's just the second section doesn't work. Alright, bye Darth Brick. Thanks for stopping by. It's not terrible doing it this way, is it? Either. This ain't terrible this way. They can't even put that repeater there to power that. The only way to join this world is to be a patron, to become a patron, which is a $5.99 patron. You get access to this creative world, which is Java Minecraft. To get access to the OhanaCraft server, it's a $5.99 subscription to a month to Mouse Pernicious on Mixer as well. Would that work? Just for instance, would this work as being like really cheesy? But, oh no, because obviously that's still going to power it, isn't it? That's the problem we're trying to figure out. That's the wrong way, isn't it? What happens there? How many items does it take? Or is that instant? That's instant, isn't it? That is instant. This won't even work either, I don't think. It's probably a very stupid idea. And I can't do that there either, because that. Yeah, that is not even going to work, is it? Alright. Yeah, that doesn't work. Literally any change. Hmm. that won't work. That definitely won't work. Would that toggle off though if I put things in there? No. I'm just using that as an instance doing that. That won't turn that off at all. What about if we do it like that? No. Because they're always on, it's just when it gets a redstone signal from back. That's... That shouldn't work. That doesn't work either. It's just getting more of a pain, isn't it? That's now constantly powered because that torch is there. Right. We know this works. For one. We know the other type works for the other. But we can't make them work together because of how everything works. Because that would power straight away, wouldn't it? Yeah. Obviously that would go 1, 2. This is very... Yeah. Trying to compact this down, that works. This completely works with an observer in it. But tiling that, I don't think... Well, it would still overpower things, would it? No, it doesn't work, does it? But then we still have the thing of it being overlapped, don't we? Right. So for instance, let's find the dirt in here as well. So for instance, we put that in there. That powers both, doesn't it? Yeah. And that's what we don't want happening. Right. We're really stuck on this, but I want to get it working. Obviously this worked by having the block there, didn't it? That clocks it, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, any form of that is clocks it. Oh. Even that would clock it, wouldn't it? That would put both on. How would that work? That was always be on until it empties up, won't it? Maybe? See if anything's left in here when it finishes. Yeah, it's going to run it through, isn't it? Yeah. Could we switch that round horizontally underneath? Oh, that's okay. That's getting powered there. But could it work this way? But the problem I would see with here, it would lock the hopper underneath. Obviously, it would lock that hopper there. And what would happen with these ones? Well, it doesn't do anything to these ones. These ones are still locked. It should be going into there, shouldn't it? Yeah. So that works. Right. Oh. Did he just run it all the way through? Oh yeah, because it pistons it out, doesn't the hopper doesn't just, it doesn't get spit out, does it? Right. And that now is empty. Interesting. I do actually have space underneath this, so if there's a possibility to switch this out somehow, so it pistons it down and then pistons it up to turn that off. Maybe? So the observer would go there. Right, the observer would go here. There. Oh, that won't work, will it though? Could work underneath it though. But yeah, like I said, I've got the space underneath, so it could just stupidly work. Hey, Moon Monkey! No, because that's now block powered by that thing there, isn't it? But if that was on a half slab, that wouldn't power. Moon Monkey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Starting Line. I do hope you're having a great day as well. Right. This is getting more and more convoluted, isn't it? What? Nothing should be powering this. That shouldn't power it, should it? It does, doesn't it? This won't work this way, will it? No, because that'll be powered there, wouldn't it, by that. This is difficult. We get it working like that. Which then runs and works like that. Obviously that would be watching for that, but then that is now on. Oh. Maybe it could work going down another one. We get a piston here. Don't know why this would work, but no. Because like I said, I've got the space underneath. It's just a matter of how that would work. And that has to be there to turn it off. How would that turn off? Let's just see what happens with this. For why not? Well, that didn't say, did it? That doesn't spit out the block because of how it works. Now that spits out the block, which works. But no, it just pushes itself down, doesn't it? So is it because of how many's in the chain there? It does the two fires. So I've got some space below and I've got some space above. So it's just a matter of figuring out a way to make this all work in this width of a space. Then it's still that bit, isn't it? That bit still cancels it out. Ooh. I seriously can't think of this anymore. It worked to start off with, but then everything else just doesn't work. Why don't we go for a simpler thing? Right. No, because that won't work either. And then I can't put the redstone there because that won't work either. Oh, this is just painful. Trying to figure out redstone, and I don't really know redstone, and I need to get this working. Found a problem that I didn't really know I had, but now I know it's a problem. I need to try and fix it. Um. Right. So as long as a block gets put there, that'll be on power. That'll be powered. And I want it to kind of be tileable as well, so it works. Right. These are where the pistons need to get pushed down from. I can't really push it up because I can't get the signal down to push up, can I? And it only has to be a repeater in the block. It's only a repeater in the block that works. I can't do it like that because that would knock out that one. And it won't work on subtract either. Right. So that was power that block. Which say would power that to go down. Right. But that would mean that would be turned on to turn that off. You have it working? Yeah. And it's only like that wide. Hang on a second. No, because obviously it would it maybe? No, 'cause that's always going to be turned on, isn't it? That won't work now. Yes, I've got Discord. If you ask me what Discord, it'll be on there. Well, you can also just direct message me as well on Discord. Yes, I'm on Fry's Discord as well. Let's open Discord and see what happens. Okay, you have its general voice. I can do, yes. There we go.
Sir,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I'm on my phone, and yeah, I have it working. If you come out of the hoppers with a comparator,
Yeah.
and then go every other one. So comparator, every other one, dust, comparator, dust, block, dust, block.
Lock, dust, lock.
Yeah. So just like that, and then dust on top of the blocks. Now, just like that, observer is pointing up.
No pointing up.
Yep, yep, just like that.
Yeah.
And then pistons, filled stuff. You got the idea. Now, when you try it, it'll just work. Pull the dust down, break that torch. And put a torch there.
The repeater again.
And the repeater.
But the thing is, won't that lock it out? Won't that lock out every other one?
Wait. You have the comparators in the wrong places. So it's dust comparator dust, not comparator dust. Yeah, comparator dust.
Okay.
Just like that, and then put the dust on top of the
Oh yeah.
dust. Yep.
Reset these.
Mm-hmm.
Now the one problem I thought with this is that's obviously going to go through now. Is it going? Hang on.
Go ahead and put everything in. Go
Oh.
ahead and put just stacks of everything in.
Yeah, that locks itself out while that's going through, and then when that finishes, that now unlocks.
Because but it didn't for me.
That's 22. Right, hang on. Let's try a few more stacks.
Like I'm literally in a creative. That's why I was like, yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I hopped into a creative and built what you were building. Added dirt and andesite and just random stuff, and it's working.
So that's going through now. They're going in now.
I see what you're saying.
So they are going through. It's obviously when this gets to. Probably shouldn't add more than a stack in.
When this one's getting a signal, when that one's getting a signal, it's going to stop it.
Yeah.
So the problem with this is the 16 redstone signal, and that's what you're running into is the 16 redstone signal. That's why we were saying 42 items or 41 items is an acceptable loss on this. because you have so much. Like you're going to get 8 double stacks of or double chests of.
Yeah.
What does it matter? You're losing the overflow protection by not allowing it to not have that. And then let me ask you this: what are you doing with the items once they pass this? Are you running them back through, or are you dumping them into a chest, or are you dumping them into the lava?
They're all going into chests after this. Like each individual item is going to have each individual chest to go and sort themselves into.
Right. At the end of it, at the end of the line, is that a lava pit that's at the end of the line? Is that another chest that has no filter on it?
It's for one that doesn't have a filter on, yeah.
Okay, so if things do overflow, you're going to stuff in an overflow chest.
Yeah.
Unless you decide, wait, I'm getting too much of this and put it into a trash can.
Yeah.
Which you don't even have room for a trash can, from what I saw.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. So
you're gonna run into the odd whatever. Let's say you did do an iron farm.
Yeah.
Right? Once you fill up 5 rows of 15 tall double chests of iron, what are you gonna do with the rest of the iron?
Probably not.
You're gonna let it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna want to dump it into a trash.
Yeah.
And you don't have a trash can built on your or allotted for in your system.
No.
Because the trash can goes between your overflow chests and your storage chests.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, my dude. This is Impulse has to be made the what you're using, and Impulse is a smart dude.
Yeah.
He improved upon it pretty substantially. I don't see the SciCraft guys? Question mark.
I haven't watched it. Don't watch any of the SciCraft guys.
You haven't seen what the SciCraft guys do for their single module consists of 29 redstone pieces.
Yeah.
Let me get you a link to. Actually, I don't know if it's the SciCraft guys or if it's.
Well, the other thing I know as well is I'll have 361 sorting chests. At least. So I probably even have a chest per item in Minecraft that's craftable or usable, or obtainable in survival. Near enough.
Wow, that's quite a few.
Yeah. So if needs be, when I come to sorting out where everything goes, if I've got extra slots for things I know, if I've got extra space for things I know that I'm going to have, like, a lot of sand, I could then always put 2 sands next to each other.
Okay.
But at least with this updated design as well now, it works. And if I do put a stack in, it won't affect the surrounding ones.
Right. Yeah, that won't affect the surrounding ones. Let me let me find the exact link that I'm looking for, and I'll send it over to you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna hop out of voice with you.
Alright, thank you for the help.
You're welcome. Give me just a couple minutes. I'll DM it to you.
Awesome. Right. So, at least we've now got, with thanks from CKY, we've got a working system that's semi-tileable, dual-tileable. And that'll work. And it's just a matter of figuring out which one to put where. The maximum. Because, like, on one side I've got 38, and, well, yeah, so basically just use the minimal resources of, obviously, the pistons and that kind of stuff. But they work. That's the main thing. It also cuts down these to having 21 items in. And then one item of here, which is also a good help. And then obviously I'm going to get the message through Discord for the link. Yeah. So I think I'm going to have a bit of a break from the stream today then. Well, not for today, for now. I've been streaming for 3 hours. We finally got something that works. So I think I'm going to go and have some lunch. I'll finish the stream here, I'm going to have some lunch, and then I'll come back in a few hours' time. But after I've watched the video, got my head around everything else as well. And then we'll come back at it, and we've at least got the area that it comes to. So it at least fits into the area we need it to. I just need to go and obviously carry on getting everything else for the rest of them. And then obviously we're going to have to rebuild everything anyway. For the water streams, now we're going to have to rebuild everything for the sorting system. Which is all good. We can get that done. And it'll be working. And then it's just a matter of where we figure out each item goes. So as long as this works, it works, and then I'll just come back. And obviously safe as sand and gravel if we put double chests two next to each other, because if we have this, we'll have the space for it, possibly. That'll also help with the overflow. Yeah. So yeah, I'll end the stream here for now. I'll come back in a few hours' time after we watch the video, and we'll just carry on with being on OhanaCraft and actually getting the rest of the chests sorted. And then when it comes to rebuilding everything, we'll revert back to this. But we've got it now, and it'll work. So yeah, I'll see you all in about an hour or two's time.